glad to finally have Bleach back. Oh, it feels like it's been forever since I've actually sat down and read a chapter of Bleach. And I have to say, I'm glad Kubo is back in good health again after last week with his unexpected hiatus because he went to the hospital. I am glad to see how he's back in good health and he's writing chapters of Bleach once again. So, let's dive into this chapter, chapter 612 if I am correct, of Bleach. So, pretty much the last chapter, as we all remember, left us on quite the nasty cliffhanger. Pretty much, the Soul King got stabbed by Juha Bach, and we were left on a cliffhanger like that with, Juha Bach revealing that the Soul King was his father, and with all the fan theories and stuff, that was kind of slightly obvious at the time, but still, the point of it is, it was a shocking revelation, and it was a terrible fucking cliffhanger, and we were all pissed. But anyways, now this chapter continues that cliffhanger, and it pretty much doesn't conclude that section, which kind of... But, okay. The thing was, with this, it pretty much confirms that Juha Bach kind of kills the Soul King in this chapter. Like, we see a slightly different flashback. Like, for instance, it's the ending of last chapter, but it's from a different perspective. And from what we get to see, it seems like Bach technically did kill the Soul King. So, holy shit. Oh, shit. And then at the end of the chapter, you have it to where, the dude is like, I can't be killed. He pretty much states that you humans can't win against Juha Bach. And I'm like, what? What? Ichibei saying something like this? What? So, that's a scary revelation. Like, oh shit. So, besides those two factors with the chapter, the middle section of the chapter is structured to where Kisuke Urahara actually announces that all vice captains and captains need to come to him at this moment and abandon your fights if you have to. For instance, all the vice captains and captains are abandoning their fights. If they are in the middle of fights, they are running away from their fights to get to where Urahara is, because he is about to tell them that they're all about to break into the upper part of Soul Society, for instance, the Soul Palace. And I'm like, oh shit, so we're moving to this stage. Now, I want to bring up the, matter once again. The Soul King has technically died. We can pretty much assume the Soul King has died and Bach pretty much accomplished his endgame. Okay. And with, Ichigo and everybody already being near the Soul Palace about to fight Bach, and then all the captains and vice captains most likely coming to fight Bach, it makes me believe, as a reader of this series, that Bleach is coming to an end. Like, I said it in my last chapter, but it really, really is coming to an end fast. Like, I'm willing to bet you sometime this year, maybe not, in this month or next month or whatever, but probably sometime in, fall, Bleach might end around the same date as Naruto ended last year, because it literally doesn't seem like there's much left, if you think about it. I mean, the Soul King is technically gone, Bach is now here. The only thing that really needs to be settled now is Aizen and Grimmjow coming back and fighting. That's really it. When they come back, and then you're getting closer and closer to the ending, because Bach is accomplished in-game, and everybody's going up to the Soul Palace to fight Bach, the final in-game boss. And this is like, I smell the ending of Bleach coming. Like, I smell it, and I'm like, what the fuck is going on here? I mean, I felt like we would have it for another year or two, but I mean, it really feels close to an ending, because with all the captains and vice captains, even the ones that are critically wounded and stuff, in surgery and stuff or whatever, and they're taking surgery, and Kenpachi is also in surgery, like he's seriously wounded. I mean, they're not going to be a part of the fight, but still the point of it is that so many captains are going up there, and I'm like, are they going to have a repeat? Are they all going to just get wrecked and get destroyed, and is Bach just going to reign supreme? Or is this going to be the final, confrontation with Bach? Because that's what I'm assuming. But even then, I mean, with what Ichibei stated in the ending of this chapter, he says, I'm sorry, humans, you cannot win against him. So, pretty much Ichibei stating that, Ichigo and his entire group is fucked. They can't stand in Bach's way. And then this is not even counting the Ashita part. So, what's going to go on with Ashita? Like, what? We have a lot of questions for that. So, the chapter, pretty much for the most part, it has it to where all the captains get an update status. All the vice captains get an update status. We get to see them, how some are fine, some are okay. Hiroko is actually fine. I was like, fuck yes, he's not dead or anything like that. I'm glad he's safe. And then you have it to where the actual clarification of the brother, the little brother of Yoruichi. Oh my god. I thought that was a girl. The first time I saw that person, the new, you know, brother, I thought that was a girl. And with this chapter, pretty much just clarified that he's a boy. And I'm like, oh, okay. So that's pretty much the chapter of this chapter of Bleach. I mean, like I said, it's an update status for the majority of the middle part of this chapter. And the beginning part is pretty much seeing the ending of last chapter from a different perspective. And the ending of the chapter is pretty much, you know, Ichibei saying, you're fucked, humans. That's pretty much what it is. So tell me your thoughts in the comments below. I love you all so much. You have a wonderful day or night wherever you live. Please be safe. Chibi out.